Well, we're back part way through the first scenario, which is to upload the virus, or AI/virus, into the satellite center here to get sent up to the incoming Fortress class dropship. Previously we'd wiped out most of the battle mechs protecting the area. I've had to repeat the scenario and get to the point where, yep, all of the battle mechs are wiped out, and the turret groups are really just coming in. Sorry, these APCs are sitting here, converting the turrets at the moment. So all the battle mechs are wiped out. Now really I think all we need to do is just continue on forward up until here. So I'm not actually expecting much opposition on the way through, but it might be worthwhile just scouting out around this way, keeping your eyes open a little bit, because the main unit of our bones is going to be a fair way behind. So we just need to just sprint, move him right up. So battle played out somewhat similar, except in this case I took out the Orion first. Probably a close call. The Vindicator had actually turned a little bit sideways, and so rather than hitting side armour and not having a good call shot on the center torso, I decided to go to the call shot for the Orion. But it did take 3 mechs to take him down rather than 1 mech, and so that meant that by the end of turn 1 I really only had 1 mech down and another one slightly injured, whereas last time it was 2 mechs down and 1 knocked over as well. So probably a better result overall. That said though, just as luck would have it, both APCs have survived, and so we're actually going to have all the turrets under our control. The turrets haven't had too much hit. Some of the short PPC carriers decided to unload on one of the turrets, but apart from that they're pretty much clean. I'm assuming that because it says Pharaoh must survive, that we're going to have to try to hold the comms tower for a fair while, so having turrets open would actually be a good idea to start slowing them down on the way through. So we've kind of just really need to sprint, keep good position of forest cover and so forth, and a massive amount of evasion. That's all good. Okay, so turrets belong to us. Fantastic. Alright, so
What do you need?
once again, really just move up along this outside edge. Just making sure there's nothing extra coming out this way. I'm not actually expecting anything. This hill looks awesome though. Having something like the stalk on top of that would be great. I'm a little concerned that we're not actually dropping back into just single move mode, which generally means that there's other areas around. But these scenarios are probably the ones that it hasn't actually worked as well anyway. Probably feel fairly confident to just sprint out here in the open. Really just, I'm almost expecting by the design of this map that they're potentially going to be coming from the same way that we did, if there's any extra resistance. So I might just need to get him in there, get these guys settled, and then turned around. So actually hit up a huge amount of heat during that battle. Jumping into there should be fine. PPC carrier moving up into position.
I'm here.
So as So as scenarios go, I think we've got a fairly good handle on, we've hardly lost armour, we've got all of our assets still in play, we've taken over the turrets. I did try to, towards the end of the battle, when there was only one mech left, the catapult, I tried to use lasers rather than missiles. I have actually had a battle where we've run out of missiles, just a lengthy battle, and a huge amount of indirect fire. So if we can get by with just dropping a mech via lasers, it just means we can extend our range, extend our battle readiness a bit further. Okay, so the main thing is really to get him to move up, and if we can get him there as fast as possible. Come on boys, up you go. Probably not super concerned about the positioning at this point. There hasn't been any opposition for the last couple of turns. And sitting out in the open isn't the best, but I knew I'd be able to brace. Same thing coming up for the Battlemaster. Just a spot over here somewhere we should be fine.
I'm receiving you.
Maybe not so fine.
Up high.
Brace. Now, because we've actually lost a game, it's been pretty good actually, 100 hours or so. I've had maybe one or two little niggles, no crashes at all, whereas some people have almost not been able to play the game. I have gone through and actually upped the battle timings, and so movement is 2-3 times as fast as normal, hardly any cutscenes and so forth, and the play has been significantly enhanced from that. It just feels more like this is a game where I can think and consider about a move, and then once I've actually decided exactly what I want to do, the execution of the move is quite quick, and so you're then straight into the next person to be able to do something. Whereas before it felt very lethargic, in the sense that you'd make a decision to move, but it could be 5-10 seconds before you're even given the opportunity to prep another one. I'm just going to save right here as well. I'm expecting as soon as I run in here it'll trigger the next part. See how we go. Okay, a few minutes to hook up the drive and prep the system to transmit to the Locura virus.
And on that note, I'm going radio silent for a bit. I need to concentrate when I work on it. I'll be in touch soon.
Alright.
Commander, be advised. I'm seeing heavy activity on all director and comm channels. Good to have company.
Okay. So, now turn to defend. Now, it would be rather annoying if they came from this direction. But funneling through here, I think we're ready. The map doesn't really extend much past this way, so I can't really see them coming up this way. I might look at defending this section first.
Yeah.
So Battlemaster can take sort of prime spot in the middle. It'd be awesome if there was some trees in the middle there too. In fact, yeah, tree line there might be pretty good. I might do as a starting point. Okay. The Stalker will be almost exclusively indirect fire, and could even sit somewhere behind these barricades or anything like that to guard this whole section over here. Or even back in here somewhere. This tree line looks great, as does this area here. Probably prefer to be a little bit more central actually. Sprinting, yeah, a bit further.
Okay. Full speed, no target.
Ah, telling where we land. Excellent. Okay, so unfortunately, battles can commence and we're somewhat out of position. We've got Jägermech, Dragon, Black Knight, and a Thunderbolt. Okay, so unfortunately our PPC carriers are going to be quite exposed. They don't have anywhere near the amount of armour as something like a Demolisher. They can do a huge amount of damage though, but one of these mechs would be enough to take them down in one shot. So we kind of need a little bit of armour, if anything, brought across. Unfortunately the Griffin's completely out of position. There's not that much that it would actually help in bringing in by phase 2. I don't really know, but jump up to about here or so. I might. Actually, does he have multi-shot? I don't think he does. No, just sense locks. Sometimes you can actually just fire at them, really just to get their attention so they want to come at you rather than pick a juicy target like one of these PPC carriers. I would be rather annoyed if we lost both PPC carriers without them turning around and unloading. But really, apart from that, there's not that much you can do from all the way back there. Let's try to actually jump in a bit.
Here we go.
That might be significant enough anyway. So who's going to be doing the most damage? Jägermechs don't have as much armour as normal and can usually punch through them pretty well, but the dragons want to get in close, and the same as the Thunderbolts, and actually so much as the Black Knight as well. Black Knight, if anything, if I can turn him, that would be ideal. Got pretty much 100% morale. No, I'll let a precision strike wait. One of these others will have a much cleaner shot than that. So Black Knight, you're up. Just LRMs. Just pepper him a little bit. It's really just to try to get his attention. Hopefully, crossed fingers. Let's see what happens. Treating dragon, which probably means he's going to aim it. Yeah. A miss, which is good. Turret takes a bit of a pizzling. Oh, ouch. Back armour. Oh, on the whole, that's actually not too bad. Aiming at the Battle Master, who's in the forest. Here we go. Yeah, you make it. Shred Carrier? No, the Stalker. It's really been quite a spread. Quite a lot of targets chosen, which means no real focus fire. Except that's a turret down. Alright, so it'd be awesome if we can get some great shots in at this Black Knight. Yeah, we'll be travelling. A lot of indirect fire. Can't get any direct fire. Ooh, there we are. Jumping here and clean shot onto the Black Knight. Almost perfect. Oh no, onto the Thunderbolt. It's not actually getting me. Oh yeah, there we go, onto the Black Knight, fantastic. Okay, unfortunately it's on the side, so it can't actually do like an ideal call shot on the CT. Really, the RM5s wouldn't have done much at all. It's two thoughts, then actually pump enough damage to take his leg off. But really, once the leg's off, all you're doing is dropping him, and stability is going to probably drop him anyway. So if I could either just aim straight for the center torso or punch straight through left torso. But look at the difference. So what's that? About 160, 170, 180 damage to get through both CT and to armor and structure, and then you'd still have to do what's it, 240 odd damage to get through center torso. If we go 90% damage there versus 46%. 46% applied against what the eventual end result of dropping the mech is going to be. It's far more significant than actually trying to take this right torso off. So center torso it is. Alright. Unsteady already, so PPC carrier gets to have a go. He's going to be significant damage. Oh, nice. Headshot. Okay, so next, somewhat of a choice. I might actually just go for the stalker at the moment. I don't really want to get out in the middle. I'd rather just see if I can isolate, especially just isolate the Black Knight by himself. Not ideal. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. Tree range, indirect fire on all of these ones. Quite possibly be able to just brace next turn. Bit unfortunate hitting that right side because we have done fairly good work on that center torso. But almost everyone's going to be coming in on that right side. The intent really now is just to put him on his bum. Everything out. Can't afford to mince around. Put him down, just get enough damage done as possible. Hopefully we can get some good stats onto center torso. Can't PPC to one of the Jaegermech. That's fine too. In fact, actually, that might be enough. I might be able to do multi-fire here. I really want to be... I need to be able to get direct shot, direct line of sight to him, which means a jump. It's a bit of an odd one, but that works too. Jump sideways. Then, if I can actually just get the LRM-10 over onto the one of that Jaegermech, it'll actually push him over too. Left arm's just got a medium laser, large laser, medium laser. So I could potentially just try to rake that off, but really just center torso damage is just going to be more effective. Okay, multi-shot. Oh, sorry. So, Black Knight, Jaegermech. So we just want LRM-10s over onto that Jaegermech. Oh, he's taking a bit of a pizzling too. Alright, virtually no heat. Oh, torso. And over you go. Oh, cold shots, fantastic. Oh, that's huge damage. It's been AC-20 in that. Although for a turret, missing 3 times with what that would have been. It's probably an autocannon. Alright, what I need is this Mech 2 just disappear. Not going to happen with my shots though, unless he's unfortunate enough to have ammo in his CT. No. So I could actually just hold on to that move. Actually, what about the other one? What's the Jaegermech got? 70, no. So focus on the Black Knight. Might be just lucky enough to get one of these PPC carriages to have a shot at him before everyone else moves. Once again, spreading the damage, which is perfectly fine. Thunderbolt's wigging it out. And going for an even further away turret, which is great. Okay, so 53 damage. I should be able to core him quite easily. And potentially even then turn all our guns towards the next one, which will be the Jaegermech. What I want to do is try to get as much laser damage in, so onto this, onto the Black Knight there. Ideally. That's not too bad. Direct line of sight to the 2 that are down, indirect fire for the rest. Oh, actually No, that's what? Oh, that's a stalker. No, I want my Battlemaster to do virtually the same thing. I need to actually get close enough to do medium lasers though. Is that going to get medium lasers in? Yep. Now, it's probably not ideal to chuck in the LM10s. I'd like to have used them on the next target, but let's just confirm that he goes down. How much heat? Yeah, that's sufficient. Yeah, got him. Alright. Is that 1 or 2 down? 1 down. Oh yeah. So the good thing is that now that he's stood up, all the stability damage can actually come to bear on him again and put him over. Interesting. Okay, so I definitely want direct line of sight, which I'm not really getting without a jump. Still not getting him with a jump. Oh, actually, what about on top of that building there? No. Although, here we go. I'm going to get into the back of that dragon. So this should be a good opportunity for a multi-shot here. Dragon and Jägermech. So the course rifle is just so incredibly cheap in terms of heat, is that it's very, very useful to keep making sure you're on direct line of sight onto something. So all evasion gone, is unsteady. PPC. So close. Oh, come on. 3 misses.
Yes, Commander.
Right, so the stalker. Really just want to unload on this guy. That's certainly enough to look at focusing on that. And we're at, yeah, 96% morale. We can potentially even just stay right here and use bulwark. Which is probably going to do. Precision strike. Onto that. Torso. Should definitely be torso gone. And then start working on that center torso.
Not a critical hit.
Oh, piloting capacity. Fantastic. So the great thing about knocking them down so often is that all you really need is maybe 1 or 2 head hits, or things like the torso gone, which will be another pilot injury, and you've incapacitated them. Now, if this weren't for the last battle, I'd certainly be aiming at something like that, taking a Jägermech out of the battle, and having it maybe 2 or 3 components available. It's great. That said, Jägermechs, I tried to build one out using my style of play. It just didn't quite make the mix. So next turn we really should be saving. Even though I can actually get a good shot onto one of these. Actually, the Thunderbolt is pretty much ready to fall over. Yeah, that will be worthwhile. And just get into a fairly suitable position. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just tagging with some LRM5s, really. Lasers are just in there for a bit of extra show. 27 and 75. I could potentially. He's already taken a head hit. If I knock him down and he loses the torso, it's three head hits. It's probably going to be worthwhile. Oh yes, excellent. Pilot injured, knocked down. Another injury. So if he fires at something else other than the PPC carriers, which he did, but that was probably the next worst target for him to choose. It's almost down in terms of ammo, in terms of armour. Alright, now it's pretty clear. I just need to have a direct line of sight to him. Anywhere useful? No. About jumping. Unfortunately, no. Okay. In that sense, you know, we still may as well jump. We can have no heat. It'd be great to actually borrow a lot of these, or keep some of these behind. But at this point, I just want to make sure he doesn't consider standing up again. Okay, piloting capacity, fantastic. Okay, right side, or left side, excellent. So now really just going to be a laser fest. Bulwark might be enough as well. What's damaged? 50 of 70. If the lasers, if medium lasers are in range, which they are, yeah, we're just going to do a precision strike right where we are. Oh yeah. Knockdown. So torso gone, 2 injuries. Oh, PC carrier is going to cool shot, yeah, awesome. Beautiful. Unfortunately, your choice of cool shots is a little bit wanting. In this case, you don't particularly need to take out the LRM5s. We're just going to be doing as much damage as we can using lasers now. Targeting CT, take off the LRMs. We might just leave. This one's got 50% crit rate. Oh, sorry. Leave them off. Once again, these things run pretty lean. They're really designed to keep jumping and firing. Alarm 10 crit. It'd be surprising even if this thing gets one turn. Yeah, there it goes. Excellent. So we still have 6 odd rounds remaining. Could very well be that there's going to be another attack from a different direction. If they came in on a dropship, and there doesn't seem to be a good dropship type space. Well, we'll probably just get some height. Battlemaster was probably pretty good where it was, actually.
Roger that.
Stalker once again, somewhere central would be fine. Probably actually where you are is good enough. And the Griffin. I am actually concerned about people coming through this way. So what we want to do is really just get into a position where we may be able to just attract a little bit of fire. Save the armour on these turrets. Good to go. Once again, we should be saving. Oh, right next to me. Far out. Assault mechs. Okay. Well, 2 sets. Aerospace fighters coming in. Alrighty. Jenna, yeah, see, that's what you want out of your assault mech squad. Okay. Let's have a look at what we've got. Jenna, Jaegermech, Banshee. Ooh. And a Battlemaster. That's just going to be tough. And the other side. Oh, is that ours? Little base, or fire rigs, comms array, 4 turns. Okay, well, one group isn't too bad at all. Unfortunately, who else is moving? Someone in turn 2. Likely the Jaegermech, and then Banshee and Battlemaster in Initiative 1 with the rest of us. So I do have like 5 chevrons. I could potentially survive an attack from the Jaegermech. I'm not as concerned about that. And so moving now would actually be to my detriment. I'm just going to reserve away. Looks like the PPC carrier's next. Reserve again. Here he goes. What are you going to do? You're going to physical me, are you? No. Stand right next to me and then shoot at the sniper turret. And also multi-shot at the shred turret. And the other sniper turret. So, rather than taking down one turret, you've just spread out your damage. Alright, since it didn't take any shots, I'm still sitting here with 5 evasion. I am somewhat concerned of one of these coming up and trying to melee me. But really, there's not that much I can do that's going to stop these guys. And once they do move, they're going to lose their bracing. Jenna. No. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. so the Banshee moved, and with already one head to the head with a PPC, that's definitely what I'm going to be targeting with. So any sort of call shot that I've got, oh no, down on morale. That's a little bit of a shame. Okay, so start from fresh. Can we get a line of sight to anybody? Ideally, if no one else, onto this Jenner. There we go. Yeah, gas rifle into a Jenner is not going to leave much left. Left alt circle on. Another headshot would be awesome. Ooh. So it is interesting. I'm happy to stay and stand and deliver. But I had a problem with both of them able to shoot and brace if they didn't move, which kind of means they're really just going to be staying there stable, which means excellent opportunity for back armour. Now what we're going to do is just, since they're happy choosing this guy at the moment, let's move him out of the way a little bit. I'd like to get a nice, good, solid shot onto this Jenner. What have we got left? Yeah. So, isolating them somehow by doing a jump to, not wrong way of isolation. Huh. It's the flattest tree I've seen in ages. Okay, so direct line of sight to the Banshee, which means 2 PPCs coming back, 1 PPC going forwards. He's braced, I've got evasion. I can't really get a good solid shot onto that Jenner. What we might do then is just try and see whether the old Stalker can finish off the Jenner and still remain somewhat casually employed. Really, we could actually just stay exactly where we are. What type of rating are we looking at? 90s and 85s, yeah, that's fine really. Eventually we will want to close though. Yeah, it might be a little bit better. And then move into where the Battlemaster is next turn. Okay. Target them all. Unfortunately no morale. But we've got 30 by 4, 120, 130 damage. It's probably going to be enough to drop the center torso. Oh, well, not down. It really would be excellent if we had line of sight to him now from the Battlemaster.
Standing
get it anywhere over this way. Oh, there. Yeah. Within line of sight to both of the Battlemaster and Banshee. That's really just asking for it. About a bit further away. No. Backing out here then, what I can do is just multi-shot.
Acknowledged.
Should be enough. We've got to get 9 damage. So we'll multi-target him and get a shot over on with the PPC.
Firing on multiple.
One down. Okay, so we still really need a little bit more morale to be able to get a good aim shot at the Banshee's head. So, see the Battlemaster Jagermech. Now Jagermech really has been peppered already. I could get round the back armour, but in fact actually taking out the side armour is enough. So really what I'm going to do is get that left torso arc, which is excellent because me being positioned somewhere over here like this will put that building between me and the others. So something like that. Meanwhile, it'd be excellent if I can get that small laser in there too though. It's probably about as far as I can go away. Yeah.
Engaging jump jet.
So generally don't prefer to jump anything but maximum range. But this is going to do the damage that I need. At this point it really looks like 4 rounds remaining. I'm not going to have anywhere near. I'm going to have heaps of ammo left over. In fact, I may as well just chuck that one in too. Heat's somewhat negligible. Just get a bit more stability onto him. Left arm destroyed, unsteady.
How's that feel?
Oh. Oh yeah, knockdown. So it'll be excellent. Next turn I'll have priority with the Griffin. Oh, he may not even be up. Right, I'm gone.
What do you need?
So we still want to... Oh, we still got a fair bit left on Center Torso actually. A lot left on Center Torso. Meanwhile, is that IMO? Yeah, I think we just really need to use the coil shot that we've been gifted and just take out one of those sides. Although where is he going to move? He is back into turn 1. I might actually delay. Yeah. So I can actually do some pretty serious damage if I can get a jump in behind back armor. Yeah, I can. Yep. be better for him to actually be delayed. So what we're going to hope is that either one of the PPC carriers, or maybe potentially our Highlander or something like that, has a shot, and we could pretty much just go straight for Senate Torso. Just depends on what he moves first, then I guess. If it was me, I certainly would try to. Oh, cold shot. Alright, Torso destroy. Yep, standing up. In the grand scheme of things, that wasn't really that much effective play. Yeah. Could have stood up braced, could have stood up, jumped, could have stood up, trying to take him down in the turret. Alright, so yeah, at this point we really just need damage output to finish off that Senate Torso. Like these others are not going to really matter. They're probably second priority. Well, if he's taken a head hit... Oh no, it was a cold shot to the head. He didn't take a head hit. Yep, Senate Torso, 147 damage needed. Moving up, we want to basically start using lasers and so forth, start generating some heat, so next turn should be able to unload. So ideally this takes him down, and then we've got enough morale to do a cold shot. Oh, he's starting to move. Good choice. Okay, so one of these guys has yeah, 18%. That's the one we want. Oh, but that's PPC. I'd rather be a cool shot with this, because missiles will have so much more chance. I don't know whether this guy is a cool shot master or not. No, he's not. Okay, so Battle Master it is. And a move to there, does that actually give me lasers? No, just PPC. Can we actually get... Oh, so close. Yes. There we go. So unfortunately I'm going to take a huge amount of heat from this, but a 1 in 5 shot, I'd need as many rolls of the dice as I can. So basically 95%. 10s. Still probably 1 in 5. Any of these hit, it's finished. I need 2. No, I need 3 missiles to hit. Should have 1 in 5 is pretty unlikely. So we've got maybe about a 60% chance. But I really would like a Banshee at the end of it. So let's see. Nope. Well, knockdown means extra cold shots. and in fact actually have a pilot injury, I may be able to just squish him out. Poor old turret. Like it didn't have any shots on it previously. It's going to be too far away, so it's really just going to be our own damage. And really, it's just worth aiming at the head regardless, or potentially taking the leg off. No, head it is. The majority of them are going to miss and just splatter around the place anyway. Alright, so Griffin left. So even though I'm actually happy to start on the back armor of this guy, by the time this one's dropped, everyone else is going to have to come to bear on him anyway. Wow, and he's almost lost his center torso. Okay, so Griffin. I kind of want to get a bit further away, really, just so I can put my LRMs in there as well. Yeah, that'll do fine. So, try ahead again. At this point it's probably not going to matter. Center torso is going to go down soon anyway. But if I can claim the mech, that'd be awesome. Oh, poor Battlemaster. Yep, decided to move. Lost his bracing. And over. CD destroyed. Okay. This really is just endgame at the moment.
Yep.
I'll take the chance to just use what I've got. Maybe get right. Ideal range away. Did I get both in? Or I need direct line of sight. There we are.
Roger.
Certainly not ideal, but I'm not really expecting him to survive
Aye, aye.
and have a shot himself. Oh, got to move first. This could be quite awkward. No. Okay, alright, fine. Shoot halfway across the map. Alright, so just moving up so we can actually get into laser range. 2 rounds remaining anyway, but yeah, all of this side needs a bit of work. Yeah, it's just far too much coming in on him. Right torso gone.
Good to go.
Okay. Just a nice simple move. shoot. Going to gain a little bit more heat, but somewhat last turn, I would say. Just straight at CT. And one more from the Stalker. Oh no, sensor locks. Okay, how much have we let? 67. Yeah, that should be sufficient. Boom.
Enemy eliminated.
Attention, forces of the Urano Restoration. This is Commodore Samuel Osterberg. Formerly Navy. As of today, I no longer serve my country. I come to you as a grieving father, not a Torian sailor. My actions are my own. In 3 minutes' time, my ship will enter weapons range of your position.
Well, that's not so good.
At that time, your lives will come to an abrupt end. I suggest you pray to whatever gods you...
Oh. Sounds like you've met the AI. Alright, well. Pick up the pieces, really. Nothing really special for this guy to go. Really bad for us to be able to be caught out again with another drop.
I'm there.
Really just accelerate away. One round remaining. Maybe the evac point. Ah, good. Ta-da! It was actually a quite interesting battle, especially when it looked like it was going to be 2 drops with 4 turns to go. But in the end, really, no internal damage, just straight armour damage. If we're able to get back onto the ship, which it looks like we can, it's really just prop up, ready to go for again. Okay, so it'd be great to see if we got any of those Banshees. No injuries. Excellent. And salvage. Come on, salvage. And salvage. Alright, Banshee. And there's not a lot really left. The rest of it. AC10, ultra rare AC10. I'm just not using them really. Although LRM15s we do use a lot of, and LRM5s as well. Both of those are actually quite nice pickups. So many lasers. See the gyro. Well, actually, as things go, another Battle Master might work eventually. And I'd probably be more confident getting that and that. Oh, I've got another spot anyway. Yep, okay, I'll take that one. Banshee, yeah. Okay, it looks like part 1 done. Locura did their job, getting uploaded into the Fortress class dropship and kind of running havoc. To find better equipment in stores, try visiting high-tech and star era planets. I had heard that is the possibility too, but going anywhere but where a mission takes you just seems to be fairly counterintuitive and quite expensive, as in 500k's worth of moving expenses just in labour and so forth. And I haven't really found any real opportunity to counter that by picking up extra items. Some double heat sinks would have been awesome, but I didn't see anywhere at all that had any sort of Starleague era stuff. In fact, actually, since the Highlander, there's been none. Uh-oh. Dropship down. Harebrained has another massive crater. The Iberia is gone. Asking Espinosa to stand his troops down. Okay, what's for the reach? Prosperity and its enduring glory. Directorate has fallen, uncle. Clinging to it will not help the reach. Nothing will help the reach, not anymore. This war has doomed us all. This conversation isn't about what might happen in the future. It's about this system in the here and now. We surrender. Harebrained is yours. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Victoria Espinosa doesn't like that. If we fail, the realm will die. Continuing to fight would only cost more lives. Cost lives? You ordered me to kill 11,000 people. I spilled it because you told me it was necessary. It's over, Victoria. You want this welcome here? Come and find me for it. Didn't have a choice, so I'll make things easy. You don't have to understand why I've done it. You need only to face me in the arena. So I wanted to kill Alexander. Accept my challenge. Accept it. Woohoo! That's like a one-on-one fight, isn't it? One-on-one fight where you bring your entire mercenary company as well. Yep. No prep, just straight into it again. What's she bringing? Oh, she's bringing her Atlas. That's cool. Alright. I'll just break for a bit.